In just 2 short days, I'll be jumping on a flight headed to Kansas City to film 8 home theater tours and possibly 9 or 10. We've got 1 or 2 that might be added to the mix shortly, but we're definitely confirmed to do 8 of them over a 4-day period. So I'll be doing 2 per day. Once I get back home, I'll be editing those videos, and I'm going to try to produce those probably about 1 or 2 per week. The last trip that I took to Illinois and Wisconsin, that trip I was doing about 4 per day, and when I got home, I was actually editing and uploading those 1 per day and actually doing 2 videos per day, because at night I would do a kind of my thoughts on that home theater. So this trip's gonna try to set that up a little bit different, the format. So what I would like to do for these home theater tours is really just kind of expound more on not just the gear. Of course, I want to show you what all equipment they have, how they've got everything set up, but I also want to give the homeowner an opportunity to kind of share with you maybe some decisions on why they did certain things, or maybe some of the story behind their journey and their home theater. And so my goal behind every home theater tour is to inspire, number one, to inspire you guys to do this in your own home, whether it's in a dedicated space like I've got here in my home, or whether you do it in a garage or a bonus room, or maybe a bedroom, or even in your living room, just creating a space that you, your family, and friends can enjoy movies together, concerts together, music, whatever you enjoy doing the most, but setting up a really nice system for you to enjoy. And so I always want to try to inspire you. And so we're going to see some nice, really, real elaborate, I guess, home theaters. But then there's also going to be some budget ones too, or semi-budget ones. There's going to be some DIY. So I haven't seen it. So some of these are going to be a surprise to me. Some of them I have seen in advance. And so I'm excited at what I see already. I know these guys are going to just provide some really interesting and unique opportunities to see how somebody else did a home theater in their space. And so I'm excited to be able to share that with you guys. But I wanted to make this video, number one, to let you know that's in the works. So I'll be up there. I fly out Thursday morning. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So each of those days I'll be filming 2, possibly 3 home theater tours per day. And then I'll jump back on a flight the following day and head back home. But I wanted to share that with you, but I also wanted to kind of get your feedback. I would love to know, let me know down in the comments, I'd love to know, what do you like about the current home theaters that I've done on my channel? I've got a bunch of those. I'll leave a playlist at the end of this video in case you've missed a bunch of them. I've done probably 15, 20, maybe 25. I don't know exactly how many, but there's a bunch of home theater tours, including my own, of course. But what do you like about those? What are the ones that stood out the most? Why did you like them? And also maybe what are some things that I could include in future home theater tours that would add value to you, that would help you in your home theater journey as you're trying to figure out what you want in your setup and how to build that out. So really I'm just looking for some feedback as to how can I make my home theater tours better for you. And so, but I'm excited about the trip. 2 guys that you are probably familiar, you've seen them in some of the previous videos that I've made, and that's Tony and Nick. And so Tony's going to be joining me and Nick's going to be joining me. It'll be great to hang out with them again. And so they're going to go with me to each one of those home theater tours. And they've kind of become my roadies, man. They're awesome. They help me set up lights and camera equipment and position microphones and all that fun stuff. And so they've been a big help during these home theater tours. But it's just great hanging out with them, and they've become good friends of mine over the years. And then I'm also going to get a chance to meet up with 2 guys that I've been friends with for many years but have never met in person. And that is one, Kyle from Life of Bliss. You might be familiar with his channel. Now, Kyle has been super busy with family, so he hasn't been able to make a lot of content lately. but he's living with his dad, helping his mom and dad. They're getting older in age, and his dad even has some health issues that he's dealing with. And so he's really just trying to help them out and doing some renovation to their home and their outside. And so, man, my heart and my hat goes off to Kyle for putting his family first, even before YouTube. And I know you guys understand that. But I'm going to get a chance to he's going to meet me at the airport, pick me up. We're going to go grab lunch and hang out. And I think he might even be able to stop by one or two of the homes or a couple of the homes that we'll be visiting during the tour. And then another gentleman I'll be able to hang out with, hopefully, and meet, maybe even go over to his home, is Stephen Dew. You probably know him from the Clips Owners Group and Paducah Home Theater. Stephen's been a great guy and a great friend over the past, goodness, probably almost 10 years I've known Stephen, I think. So it'd be great to meet him in person and hang out. But I just think it's going to be a really, really fun event. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell you about another event, another travel that I've got scheduled. Is in, actually two of them. In January, I should be doing a home theater tour for a per listen. It's 100% per listen speaker setup. So I'm excited to do that. I believe that's up in Indiana. So that'll be coming sometime maybe in January is what we're looking at tentatively. And then in February, I'll be flying over to Barcelona, Spain. Man, I'm so pumped about that. Jessica's coming with me on that trip. We'll take it a couple extra days and spend it sightseeing. But I'll be going over to the ISE. It's basically a large trade show over in Europe, in Barcelona, Spain this year. So I'll be doing that in February, and I'll be covering several brand booths and kind of bringing you their latest and greatest as they announce their new products. And so I'm excited to partner with them and to be able to make that trip possible. And so I'll be giving you some information more as that gets near, but just a lot of exciting things happening here on the channel. So if you're new, or maybe you've been watching a long time and you're not subscribed, if you're interested in home theater, whether it's tips, tours, or product reviews, man, make sure you subscribe because I've got some exciting stuff in the works. Well, if you want to check out more home theater tours that I've done previously here on the channel, check out this playlist right here. And as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll catch you in the next video.